Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go over some sample prompts. This is your actual homework for the whole week. But since some of you had trouble with this, I said let me just make a video from home. So in case you haven't finished the test, you can go. I would watch this video. Sorry for the late video. I just got out of practice, so hopefully you guys do watch it, especially if you're having trouble. So it says Marsha had a stuffed animal collection. She has 10 dogs and 15 teddy bears. What is the ratio of dogs to bears? So this word tells me that I have to do a proportion. That's the way I want to solve it. And then it does tell me dogs to bears. So los de español, si quieren que haga yo, voy a hacer una proporción porque así quiero que lo hagan esas dos clases. El problema es cuando miren esta palabra ratio. ah, so este está pidiendo de perritos a ositos. So dogs to bears, perritos a ositos. So yo voy a agarrar mi cuaderno y voy a agarrar mi plumón. I'm gonna get my pen. So get a thicker one. Okay. So whomever comes first goes first. El que va primero en la pregunta va primero en tu trabajo. So number one, dogs to bears. So vamos a poner perritos para ositos. A ositos. Esa es tu razón. Your ratio. Now, this one is pretty simple, guys, because since they want dogs to bears, they already gave me dogs to bears. So there's 10 dogs, so we'll put 10 on the top. And then there's 15 teddy bears, so we'll put 15 on the bottom. So right now my ratio is 10 to 15. For every 10 dogs, there's 15 bears in my stuffed animal collection. Now that choice is not there, but for sure this choice could be out already. And the reason that it could be out already is because we already said it's 10 to 15. This one's are saying 3 to 15, so it doesn't match. So it's one of the other three. So, como yo miro que esta opción dice 3 a 15, cuando ya dijimos que es 10 a 15, yo sé que esta opción no es muy buena para escoger. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to start with choice A, and we're going to create a proportion. A proportion is two ratios that are equal. Un proporcional es dos razones que son iguales. So I'm going to make 1 to 5, 1 to 5. Eso lo agarré de aquí de la opción 1A. And then I'm going to cross multiply. 5 times 10 is 50. 15 times 1 is 15. They're not proportional, they're not equal. So yo por esa razón voy a multiplicar 5 por 10, 50. 15 por 1, 15. No son iguales, so yo sé que la A tampoco es muy buena respuesta. So I'm going to start now letter C. I'm going to write my ratio, 10 to 15. And then I'm going to try choice C. Choice C is 2 to 3. 2 to 3. 3 times 10, that would be 30. 15 times 2, that would be 30 also. So they're equal. That means that they're proportional. So la respuesta C sí salió igualita. 15 por 2 30. 3 por 10 es 30. Porque son iguales, es proporcional. Entonces esta tiene que ser la respuesta. La C. Now, a good student, like I mentioned a bunch of times, they would just check the last one just to make sure. 10 to 15, pongo de vuelta 10 a 15. And this, again, is from the story. It's for every 10 dogs, there was 15 bears. Now, I'm going to get 5 to 10. Well, 10 times 10 is 100. 10 por 10 es 100. 15 times 5. Eso no me la puedo saber yo en mi cabeza. So yo voy a ir a un ladito. I don't know that one on my head, so I'm not going to risk it. I'm just going to go to the side, take my time. 5 times 5 is 25. 5 times 1 is 5 plus 2 is 75. I'm watching the game, that's why I keep on turning, sorry. No es iguales, it's not proportional. So that's why letter D no está muy bien. No es buena esa porque no es igual. So the only one that worked was this guy. Now, some kids, some of you are pretty good and you can kind of like simplify. So guys, if you know how to simplify, you could actually do this. You have your ratio that you created, and you can simplify by asking yourself, what is a common factor of 10 and 15? ¿Qué es un factor de 15 y 10? Pues el 5 es factor de 15 y 10. So yo puedo dividir por 5. 10 dividido por 5 va a ser 2. Y 15 dividido por 5 va a ser 3. This is called simplificar. Estoy simplificando aquí. That's what you did in elementary. Now if you simplify, that will allow you to quickly find the answer, and then you can still crossfire. So you see, once I simplify and I got 2/3, I could now put it next to each other and do my cross multiply. 3 times 10, 15 times 2, but at least I don't have to waste time with the other ones. So 2/3 will work. So that's number one is pretty easy, like I mentioned, because they gave you the dogs to teddy bears, and that's what they wanted. So nothing to think about it, just the main things to set them up the way I taught you. Number two. Number two. So number two. So number two says, Mr. McDonald's farm, there were 14 ducks and 42 chickens. Which ratio accurately compares the number of chickens to the number of ducks? So now this one's trying to trick you a little bit because the question does mention chickens first and then ducks. So ratios are comparing two quantities. I'm comparing the chickens to the ducks. But if you go to the story, they mention the ducks first and the chickens. That's how kids get confused. But like I mentioned in class, the order matters in ratios. So chickens has to go first. So I'm gonna say, okay, chickens will go first. Mhm. And then we have the ducks. Now again, para los español, este problema pide de pollitos a patitos, pero porque muchos niños se confunden porque como en el cuento sale primero los patitos y luego los pollitos. So creen que van a poner los patitos primero, pero debes de poner los pollitos primero porque la orden es importante, pero es basado en la pregunta. So la pregunta me está diciendo pollitos primero, entonces tengo que poner los pollitos primero y luego los patitos. En que el cuentito dice que es patitos primero y luego pollitos, pero nosotros tenemos que siempre irnos con la pregunta. So please always focus on the question. This word here too kind of like really helps you know, okay, who came first, who came second. So before two chickens, that's first. After two ducks, that would be second. So now that we have chickens to ducks, it's pretty easy again because they're asking you for something that they gave you. So the 42 chickens, okay, I'll put that one on top. And then we have 14 ducks, that will be on the bottom. Now, this is big to small, de grande a chiquito. So this one here is big to small. This one is small to big. So esta ya sé que está mal, porque es de chiquito a grande y debe ser de grande a chiquito. So esa ya está mal. So it has to be big to small. This guy would be wrong also. Este también tuviera mal ya rápido. ¿Por qué? Porque otra vez es de chiquito a grande y debía ser de grande a chiquito. So, entonces ya quitamos dos. So ahora vamos a tratar, yo voy a tratar la H, la H. I'm going to try the H. I'm going to just go 3 over 1. Then I'm going to do my cross multiplication. 1 times 42, that would be 42. 14 times 3, that would be 42. So, they are proportional. So that's the answer. So, si son proporcionales, so esa es la respuesta. Very easy question again. This one is pretty simple because of the fact that what they gave you is what they wanted. They just flipped it on you to kind of confuse you, but you need to remember that whomever comes first in the question will go first. Okay? Pretty simple. Let's go to number 3. Number 3 says, in 15 minutes, Owens assembled 5 Valentines. Which ratio accurately compares Valentines to minutes? Okay, so otra vez está la palabra ratio, Valentines to minutes. So quieren Valentines a minutos. So yo voy a rápido escribir eso. So they want Valentines Valentine's 2 minutes. Okay. Now this guy, they have 5 Valentines, so I'll put 5 on top. And then the minutes is 15 minutes, so 15 goes on the bottom. Again, what kids like to do, they like to flip it because they see that 15 minutes came first, so they want to put 15 first. So aquí otra vez los errores son que como salió 15 primero, quieres poner 15 primero arriba, pero no. Hay que ver la pregunta. La pregunta quiere que pongas Valentine's primero y luego los minutos. So es así. So it's from small to big, de chiquito a grande. So B no está bien, B, porque ese es de grande a chiquito. Ok. Todos los demás sí están buenos. So now, voy a empezar con la primera opción. Puedes checarlos todos. You can check them all. Let's check. 3 times 5, that would be 15. 15 por uno, eso fuera 15. They are equal. That means that they're proportional. So that means that letter A, la A va a ser mi respuesta. Okay. Ahora, si quieres, puedes checar los demás. 5 to 15. And the other one is 10 to 15. Esta también, you could tell already. Esta también es muy tonta porque son de 15. Los dos son de 15. 5 to 15, 10 to 15. So it can be the same because if not, this guy would be 10 or this guy would be 5. So that's pretty dumb. I don't have to even waste my time. I don't have to even cross multiply for what? That's not good. The last choice is D, so I can write my ratio 5. For every 5 Valentines, there was 15 minutes that I spent, I guess, writing Valentines. And then 1 to 5, that's my choice. Is the key. And then I just multiply 15 times 1, 15. 5 times 5, that is 25. So no son proporcional. They're not equal. So la respuesta es 1/3. De 1 a 3. So A. Any questions with that? I hope there's no questions. If not, you can send me messages throughout the weekend. Okay. Number 4. The question number 4 says there are 100 students in the choir at school. 64 students sang at the opening of the mall. Which best represents the ratio of choir students who did not sing at the mall to the total number of choir students? Now this one is a little bit tougher because you have to think about many things. So my question, they want to know the ones that did not sing at the mall there's the word to the total of the choir students. Okay, so obviously the first one is not sing, so I'm gonna go ahead and put not sing. Okay, lo primero dice aquí que quieren saber los que no cantaron en el mall. So, los que no cantaron en el mall. Ese va arriba. Y lo to, el total. So, entonces el total va abajo. The total will go on the bottom. Y esto es lo que siempre hay que hacer primero. Ver la pregunta. What's what you have to always do? I mean, you have to focus on the question. And it's did not sing at the mall opening to the total number of choir students, I'm sorry. So, vamos a ver aquí el cuento. There are 100 students in the choir. Hay 100 estudiantes en el coro. Eso obviamente, that would be the total, guys. Because it's telling you, hey, you know what? There's 100 of them. So I'm going to say, okay, 100 is my total. Now, let's see if they gave us, they were nice, like the other 3 problems they gave you. Whatever they asked, they gave it to you. So the other problems was pretty simple because whatever they asked, boom, they gave it to you. So, um, in this problem, let's see if they gave me the ones that did not sing. So if you notice, 64 choir students sang. So these 64 are the ones that sang. We can't put them there. We need to find the ones that did not sing. So in this case, they gave me a total and they gave me a part, but I need the other part. Since I need the other part, I have to go to the side and subtract. So I'm going to go to my side, put 100 minus the 64, because those are the kids that did not sing. I mean, the kids that sang, sorry. So this guy becomes a 10. This one becomes a 9. And don't forget that this one becomes 0 because he's the one that's really allowing the regrouping. Like, he's the one that gave the 10 to the ones place. Okay? Un pelito. Okay. Um, 10 minus 4 would be 6. 9 minus 6 would be 3. Not saying 36. So you see, these 64 are the ones that sang because they told us. And these 36, I had to figure it out by subtracting, getting rid of the ones that sang, so like that I can say who did not sing. So this for sure now is my ratio. Not sing to total is 36 to 100. Now, quickly that gets rid of this guy. Because we just said it's 36 out of 100 and this one's saying 64 out of 100. Small to big, that's small to big, the chiquito grande, chiquito grande, chiquito grande, chiquito grande. So all the other ones are pretty good choices. Now again, if you do know how to simplify, I recommend that you just simplify. It makes it much easier to simplify. So think of a number that can give you both of these. So I think 4 can give me both. So 36 divided by 4 would be 9. 100 divided by 4 would be 25. Now I'm doing mental math and I know what I'm doing. But if you don't, you can go to the side. Don't be lazy about this. Divided by 4. This is simplifying. That would be 2, which gives you 8. Then this guy becomes 22, but then we have to drop down to 0. And that would be the 5. So there's your 9 to 25. Now you're not done. Now you know it's going to be J. But to make sure you can cross multiply and you should get the same answer. It should be proportional. But I mean, if you all know how to simplify, guys, go for it. Simplify. That gets you to the answer quickly. By me simplifying divided by 4, I was able to find 9 to 25 quickly, which is going to be this guy right here, letter J. I can get to my cursor and click away. That's number 4. Number 5. Uh, if the ratio of firefighters to fire trucks is 9 to 1, which of these does not show the possible numbers of firefighters and fire trucks in Halton County? Okay. Mm, okay. So let me split this guy. Okay. So if you notice, they already gave me the ratio of firefighters to fire trucks, so I know for sure that I'm going to go ahead and put firefighters on the top. I'm just gonna call it fighters, guys, just for the purposes of time. Like I said, I just got out of baseball. So it's firefighters, 2 trucks. So I'm gonna just put trucks, fire trucks. Okay, now you see the word two is there, firefighters. So firefighters goes first, then fire trucks. So nine would be first, and then one would be next. So now the first choice has 27 to 3. So I can actually just test it out. I mean, 27 to 3. Just make sure that you see that 27, it says firefighters. Yep, it goes with the firefighters. You see that 3 says fire trucks. Yep, it goes with the trucks. So nomás asegúrese que siempre usted ponga el número que va con el número de, en este caso es los bomberos, y este número que es con este número es la troca de bomberos. So once you set it up, you're gonna do your cross product, vas a multiplicar 1 times 27, 27, 3 times 9, 27. So they're equal. Pero esta pregunta no quiere saber quién trabaja, quiere saber quién no va a trabajar. So, entonces no vas a escoger este, no va a ser ese. Claro que no. Okay. Then you do it again. Okay, so they want 9 to 1, so I'm gonna go 9 to 1. Now this one, kids mess up on this one because they put the 45 on top, but if you notice, it says 45 fire trucks. Trucks belongs in the bottom, guys. So you have to catch those. So that 45, even though it was first, you don't put them on top because it goes on the bottom because the trucks is in the bottom. So we'll put 45 on the bottom because our ratio is firefighters to fire trucks. So fire trucks should be on the bottom. Firefighters should be on the top. So there's 45 firefighters. 45 trucks, and there's 5 firefighters according to choice B. 1 times 5, 5. And then 45 times 9. You know there's no way that 1 times 5 is 5, and 45 times 9 is going to give you 5. So obviously this one that says which is not possible, which is founded. Letter B would not be possible, which is not possible. Okay? And that's the way you do this one. You just have to be careful again. Tienes que tener cuidado que las palabras van con las palabras que pusiste. So, esta es las camionetas estamos abajo. So, hay que ponerlo abajo, no lo pongas arriba. Y estos son los bomberos, firefighters. So, los firefighters están arriba, hay que ponerlo arriba. So, ya cuando haces eso va a ser imposible, no es igual, no es proporcional. Quién sabe cuál no es posible, so obviamente esta va a ser mi respuesta. Ojalá que le entiendas eso a ese, okay? Number 6. Number 6 we have again, a blank one. Okay, so number 6 says Miss Kennedy has 4 daughters and 6 sons, which shows 3 correct ways to express the ratio of Miss Kennedy's sons to total children. So, esta es de una señora que tiene 4 niñas, 4 hijas y 6 hijos, 6 hijos, 6 sons. So it's 4 daughters and 6 sons, which shows 3 correct ways to express the ratio of Miss Kennedy's sons to total children. Okay. So we have the ratio of sons to total. So voy a ponerle yo aquí sons. Sons son los hijos. Sons to total. Todos los niños. que la señora Kennedy tiene. So they want the ratio of cents to total. This will be again a part 2 whole, part 2 total. So those are the ones that we have to be careful because sometimes we need to subtract, sometimes we need to add. It just depends what they're asking us. So let's check this one out. Mrs. Kennedy has 4 daughters. They are not asking about the daughters, so I'm not going to put the daughters. Tiene 4 hijas. No voy a poner yo nada de las hijas aquí. And 6 sons. Tiene 6 hijos. Okay, that one sí lo necesito. He has 6 sons. Sons, 6. 6 hijos. Um, but they want the total. Quieren el total. So, entonces, si hay 4 hijas y 6 hijos, if there's 4 daughters and 6 sons, what would I have to do to get the total? I would just have to combine them, right? So 6 plus 4 would be 10. ¿De dónde agarré el 10? Pues porque quieren el total de los niños que la señora Kennedy tiene. Tiene ella 4 hijas y 6 hijos. So, entonces van a ser total de 10 hijos, children. So this is my answer. So this is a small to big. Es de chiquito a grande. If you look at the first choice right here, small to big. Small to big. Ahora oops. This guy es de grande a chiquito. So ya sé que ese es un tonto. Tonto respuesta. This is not good. So I'm gonna scratch it out. Maybe let's me. I don't know what's up with this. Okay. So it's gonna be the other ones. Now remember that if you simplify, it might help you. If not, you don't have to simplify, guys. You can just put all the choices, especially when there's such small numbers like this one. So yo poner todas las opciones. 3 to 5. Voy a poner la primera 3, 5. 5 times 6 is 30. 5 por 6 es 30. 10 times 3 is 30. 10 por 3 es 30. Si son iguales, that's why, por eso es mi respuesta. So the answer is letter F. Now, a good student, like I have mentioned over and over time, I mean, you could do it again. I mean, just write 6 to 10, hazlo de nuevo, para estar seguro con las otras opciones. Ratios that are equal or proportional. So, razones que son iguales, so es proporcional. I'm going to try letter G now, 2 to 3. 3 times 6 would be 18. And 10 times 2 would be 20. So these are not equal. No es igual. Ya encontramos la respuesta, nada más quería enseñarles que tú puedes seguir checando para estar seguro. Ya no voy a checar la última. Ok, pero puedes ir a checarla también tú. Let me go to the next question. So hopefully you understood this one. This one was the one that, since they wanted the part to total and they didn't give us the total, we had to add. Como querían de parte a total, tuvimos que sumar porque no teníamos el total, teníamos las dos partes, las hijas y los hijos. Sumándolos agarramos el total. Y luego ya nomás hacemos lo que siempre hemos estado haciendo. Okay. Number 7. We're almost there. I'm sure that you're tired. I'm even more tired because I just came out of practice and I just want to take a rest. Tomorrow I have a game. So, you know. Okay. Number 7. Mrs. Jones' classroom aquarium currently has 14 angelfish and 42 neonfish. What is the ratio of neonfish to all the fish in the aquarium? Okay. Otra vez, aquí está la palabra clave, ratio, right there. And the word to is right here. La palabra, es un highlighter mejor. Ahí está la palabra to. So who came first? Neon fish. So primero salió neon fish. Aquí está neon fish. Él salió primero, so voy a poner ahí primero. Neon fish. So it's going to be neon fish to all the fish. So neon fish to all. La palabra all quiere decir todos. So it's going to be total again. Okay. Neon, we have 42. So neon tenemos 42. So eso está muy fácil porque ya estaba allí. Qué padre cuando ya está allí. But then they want the total. No tenemos el total porque los dieron angelfish y los otros pescaditos. Son dos clases de pescaditos, pero ahora quieren el total. En mi razón, en mi ratio, quieren el total. So to get the total, I'm going to have to what? Add again. Not subtract because they want the total of the fish. So no vamos a restar aquí porque quieren el total de los pescaditos. The total is 56. 56. Okay, so it's small to big. This guy is quickly. No, this guy's. Yeah, this guy's quickly done. Este es tonto ya porque the 56 is right there, so the number had to be the same, so you know it's not that one. So it's between these two. Es entre estos dos porque este ya tiene 56 allí y no se parece al de arriba, por eso esta está tonta. So yo voy a checar este. 1, 2, 3. Okay, 56 times 1. 56 por 1, muy facilito. 56. 3 por 42. Now that's a big number, right? So I'm gonna go to the side. I'm not gonna risk. I'm gonna go to the side. 42. Ese es un número grande, so hay que irnos para un ladito. Si eres calculator, ¿qué? ¿Por qué más le planes la calculadora? 3 times 2 would be 6. 3 por 2, 6. 3 times 4 would be 12. 126. They are not equal. So esta no es mi respuesta. No es mi respuesta esta. Now, the next one. 42 to 56. 3 to 4. So, esto lo estoy agarrando de las opciones. 4 times 42. I'm going to go to the side. 42 times 4. That would be 8 and then 16. 4 por 2 es 4. Y luego 4 por 4 es 16. 168. So 168. 168. And now I'm going to go 56 times 3. So me vengo para este otro ladito. Look for space, guys. 56 times 3. That would be 18. 15, 16. That's 168 also. So estos sí son iguales. So 42 to 56 is the same thing as 3 to 4. They're equivalent. That means that they're proportional. So I can go to my cursor and say, okay, you're the one. And the last one. Hopefully this helps you. Um, if not, I do not know. I can help you on Monday, but you need to submit. No matter what, you need to submit your test. And those that fell like really bad, I'm gonna just reopen it for you. You have today and tomorrow, and I'm gonna go grade it on Sunday by 12 p.m. Sunday by 12 p.m. I'm gonna grade this. Please um, have it ready by then. It's a test grade, so test grades are worth more. The last one, it's about baseball. What I'm coaching. That's why I'm so tired right now. Jamie went to the batting cages and hit 4 out of every 6 balls. Which ratio accurately compares the number of balls Jamie hit to the number of balls he did not hit? So again, there's the word ratio. There's the word to, and I'm gonna check what's up with Jamie or Jaime or yeah, no Jamie. It's Jamie. It's a girl. Okay. So the ratio is the number of balls Jamie hit. So it's gonna be hit. Va a ser que hit que le pegó. Hit to the number of balls he did not hit. So it will be hit to not hit. So they're gonna compare part to part. So hit, it does tell me how many they hit. They hit 4. So, ¿cuántas veces le pegó a la pelota de béisbol? 4. Now, you see that 6? Este 6 no es lo que no pegó. Ese es el total. This kid tried 6 times. Él le mandaron 6 pelotas. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Y de las 6 nomás le pudo pegar a 4. So, ese 6 no va aquí porque no queremos los 6 que trató. Queremos cuáles no le pegó. So I'm gonna have to subtract. So we have 6 balls that he tried. He hit 4. Le pegó 4. So ¿cuáles no le pegó? No le pegó a 2. So my ratio is 4 to 2. So it's gonna be big to small. So this is big to small. Este es de grande el arriba, chiquito abajo. So el primero es grande, chiquito, está bien. Grande, chiquito, está bien. Chiquito, grande, está mal, ya está mal la letra C, G. No, no good. There we go. And this guy also, it's small to big, and it's supposed to be big to small, so that one is dumb. Besides being dumb because of that, the fours on top here, they don't even match. The 2 and 10 wouldn't match. So it's one of these two. So I'm gonna now put 3, 2 next to it. So I'm gonna put 3 to 2 next to it. And now you can tell that this one is dumb because they have the 2 the same, but let's just multiply just to check. Oh, don't forget your equal sign because it is proportional. It's two ratios that are equal. It's going to be 8, and then this is going to be 6. So you know what? It's not going to be 3 to 2. So I can say, okay, 3 to 2, you're wrong. So it's going to be letter H. Let's make sure it's letter H. So I'm going to put the ratio is 4 to 2. 4 to 2. The ratio is 4 to 2. That's what I got originally. And I'm going to check 2 to 1. 1 times 4 would be 4. 2 times 2 would be 4. And that's it. So the answer is 2 to 1. Get them your cursor and click there. Hopefully that helps you. Now, what do you have to do? Well, you should have done these 2 pages already. Now that I practically the whole page, now you should be able to easily do these 2 pages and then click submit. Okay. Besides that, you will be going to your classwork and you need to do a little vampire. This is a test grade. I want to remind you to be careful with reading the questions. So vas a hacer el examen del vampirito, vampirotito, the vampire, el vampiro, y vas a hacer de 1 a 8. Tengan cuidado con las preguntas, por favor. Y esta palabrita, ¿dónde está? Dozen, docena, en vez de poner docena vas a poner 12. ¿Ok? Y nomás lean bien, con cuidado la pregunta, miren este video. Ojalá que con esto les ayude. I hope that this helps you. I need for you to submit hopefully by tomorrow. I'm gonna be checking tomorrow. You have today and tomorrow to complete the test. By 12 p.m. on Sunday, I will go great. And if you owe me anything else, guys, get with it. The 6 weeks ends next week. Enjoy your weekend. And if you want to go watch the game, we're gonna be playing at Lopez High School tomorrow at 9 in the morning. Hopefully the boys do good. Have a good weekend. See you Monday.